Hello, I'm Stephen Cole, and these are the headlines on Al Jazeera. Pakistan's military operations against the Taliban are continuing to gain pace in the country's northwest. Tens of thousands have fled the violence and are staying with relatives or in camps. Pakistan says it's killed more than 700 fighters. The Taliban has told politicians to resign or their families will be targeted. But the group's spokesman has appealed for residents to go back. Sahel Rahman is in Islamabad.
On Wednesday, a Taliban spokesman, Muslim Khan, spoke directly to Al Jazeera and stated a few things that he wanted to make very clear to the people of the Northwest Frontier province. He was certainly appealing to residents to come back to the province and back to the Swat Valley and to the north of the region. He said that he felt that they would die in the IDP camps and that their treatment there by the government would be inadequate. And if they did come back to certain areas of the north, he promised them and assured them that they would not be involved in any of the fighting and that the Taliban would not approach those areas where they were staying.
As Pakistan's fight against the Taliban gains momentum, the country's president has been seeking international support. Asif Ali Zardari is in London, where he's been speaking about the Taliban's threat to democracy. An official was there.
The Pakistani president will now take his campaign for money and support to Paris. He's not due back in Islamabad until the end of the week. Meanwhile, the fighting in his country continues.
Across the border from Pakistan, there's been a second day of violence in Afghanistan's KHOST province. The Taliban says it's responsible for a suicide bombing outside a US Army base. 7 civilians were killed in the attack, and it comes just a day after Taliban fighters launched a major assault on government buildings in the city of KHOST. Zena Hodder is in Kabul.
The Taliban have been using new and sophisticated tactics. They send a group of fighters armed with weapons and suicide vests to storm government buildings. They've done that in a number of provinces, including Kabul. The aim, they say, is to expose the weakness of Afghan and international forces.
Don't forget, you can watch Al Jazeera online. Head to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and click on the Watch Now icon. Those are the top stories in Al Jazeera. I'm Stephen Cole, and that's all from me. Goodbye.